Hello friends out in YouTube world. I'm a little bit excited about a food product that I have obtained today, and so I want to share this with you. Let me show this to you. I'm curious how many of you have ever seen something like this. It's going to be interesting to see those of you who are old-timey enough to know what this is. Do you know what a candy roaster is? That's what this is called. This is like a pumpkin squash kind of sort of a hybrid type thing. I mean, we sort of considered them like a long pumpkin when I grew up in the mountains. I have not eaten one of these things since I probably was about 13, 14 years old. We used to have some friends, my mom and dad had some friends that would grow these, and they can get much bigger. I've seen them 3 feet long. And so it's an ugly, weird looking thing, isn't it? This is the part that's been on the ground here. It's kind of discolored. But let me tell you what this is. This is, if you've ever eaten a pumpkin pie and liked it, or if you've ever eaten sweet potato casserole or something like that and liked it, this is twice to 3 times better. I kid you not, I was actually very tickled when my friend Jamie Griffin brought this to me. If you've not seen Jamie, do a search for him on my channel. Just look for Jamie Griffin. I actually went to school with his older sister. She was a year behind me in college, so Jamie's in his early 40s. He and I have done some hiking up on Table Rock and Hawksbill Mountain, and so you'll get to see Jamie and maybe some of his family. We've also done some, I think, hiking up around Crabtree Falls. Anyway, I digress. This is great, folks. I don't think my wife's ever seen one before. They were actually, here's what I've been told, and I don't know if it's true or not. You might do some research. Maybe I need to do some research myself, but I heard that the Cherokee Indians were ones that kind of introduced these. That they were kind of Southern Appalachian Indians that would grow these kind of squash, and so they're sweet. When you cut them open, as I recall, my mom used to like bake them, probably like cut them down in the middle and scoop the stuff out, and lay them with the skin up in the oven and bake them. Probably, I don't know. I have to call her and see. I imagine I used to bake them a couple hours until they got really soft and mushy, and then she would scrape the stuff out of the inside of them. I am slobbering. I'm actually slobbering telling you about this. And they make like sweet potato pies or like pumpkin pies and stuff, and anytime you could get the pie that had the candy roaster, that's the one you want. You didn't want the pumpkin pie. You wanted this baby. And so Jamie's dad, Dennis Griffin, found some old seeds. These may have been old. I don't know how long these seeds last, but he may have had them 20 years. I don't know. And Dennis just found them this year, sort of like in a recessed part of his storage shed or whatever, and decided he's going to grow candy roasters. So I am super excited to eat this. Nikki and I'm going to try to find a recipe or call my mom and see how you cook it best, because it's been forever since I've eaten one of these. I can just remember this being one of my favorite things. When I heard there was a pie that was made from a candy roaster, I wanted it. So I'm here to tell you. So this is going to be fun to see who's going to send me a message and say, hey, I've eaten that, and you're absolutely right. Those things are the best. So sweet. We're going to scoop these seeds out, and I'm keeping seeds, and I'm growing in my little garden next year. So we're in our raised bed. We'll have some candy roasters in it next year. So we'll see how that turns out. And when Nikki cooks this, we'll put a video on naturally, because we video everything. No, it's really fun. It's fun to share new stuff that you might not see. This is an Appalachian mountain kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe they're all over the mountains now. Maybe I know they're definitely a southeast thing. I don't know if folks up north or folks out west, or if y'all have these. Clue me in if you do. There may be different varieties of them. I don't know. Only place I've ever seen them is the mountains of western North Carolina, and I'm happy. So peace to all. We're going to be eating candy roaster, and I'm going to tune in and show you. I'm going to let you see the delight in my eyes when this thing hits my mouth. Okay, take it easy.